There's a lot of dishonest people out there. That's what I think.
And that local realtor wants to make sure people are doing their research before buying or renting a home. She says a home that she's selling ended up on Craigslist for rent.
And now she's letting people know the Craigslist listing is fake. Fox 43's Jackie DeTore joining us now to explain how to avoid falling for the scam.
That realtor says she has received about 10 calls from people asking to rent the property after seeing it on Craigslist. That ad has now been removed. As Fox 43 finds out, though, the realtor still wants to warn people. These pictures are of a home that's for sale in Lower Paxton Township, Dauphin County. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for about $175,000. The realtor for the property says the same pictures, though, somehow ended up in a Craigslist ad for a housing rental.
I received a phone call from someone that said, is this property for rent? And I had it listed for sale. And I said no. And then this person proceeded to tell me, well, they had read on Craigslist. And I said, well, I'm sorry. I said, but it's not for rent.
She even called the owner to ask if he plans on renting out the property.
And I just said, do you have the property on Craigslist to rent? And he said, Cheryl, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The realtor sent a message to the person who posted the Craigslist ad.
And it said in there, there's a real estate sign in the front yard, but she's not honest. Once I have it rented, I will take the real estate sign down. And I emailed him, I said, guess who this is? It's the realtor. Well, I never heard from him.
Fox 43 sent him an email too, and we got a response. The man is claiming to be Robert Lewis Jr., which is the name of the actual homeowner. He also says he has been living in Georgia and is going to be there for 6 years. The realtor says that is not true. The Craigslist ad poster did also add photos of the property, which the realtor says she took.
He used my photos off of the multi-list.
The realtor says people should be aware the listing was a scam just because the rent price was very low for the Harrisburg area.
He was advertising it to rent for $750 a month. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch home. It would not rent for $750 a month.
The problem? The realtor says there is not a real way to stop the scammers because the majority of buyers are looking online.
I have to put my homes on the multi-list. They go on many, many websites. So we want them out there. That's the way we get our buyers.
She suggests people always call a realtor or real estate agency to see if any listing is legitimate.
Hopefully people keep calling the realtor or somebody to see if it's a scam or not.
The Federal Trade Commission warns that summertime is the peak of scammers trying to trick you with fake rentals. Here are some ways to avoid falling for a rental scam. Don't wire money or pay with a prepaid gift card for a rental. Once that scammer collects the money, it's almost impossible to get it back. Also, don't be rushed into a decision. If you get an email pressuring you to make a decision on the spot for a rental, ignore it, just move on. Also, be sure to look out for super cheap rates for premium vacation properties. Below market rent can be a sign of a scam. You have to do some extra research to confirm the deal is legitimate before you jump in. Also, make sure you're getting a copy of the contract before you send any deposit money. Check that address of the property and make sure it really does exist. If the property is located in a resort, call that front desk and confirm the location of the property and other details of that contract. And as for the house in Lower Paxton Township, the realtor tells me it is now under contract for someone buying, not renting it. She did also report that listing to Craigslist numerous times. Kept popping back up though. Once it was deleted, whoever the scammer was would post it again. So far, it seems like it has been down for a few days, but who knows what's going to happen if that comes back up and now someone is actually buying the house. Yeah. Someone may be living there, having to deal with people showing up thinking they could rent it.
Yeah, wow.
And that happens to vacation properties too. People are taking pictures, posting them, getting deposits, and the house is not really for rent. So.
Yeah.
Buyer, renter beware.
Exactly. At least in this area, if you are looking to rent somewhere, a lot of people in this case ended up not sending money because they did drive to the property, look it for themselves, and call the realtor, and that's when they realized it was a scam.
Good.
And of course, if you have a story you want me to look into, Fox 43 wants to find out, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook or shoot me an email at fox43findsout@fox43.com.